Okay, so now we want just to prove this. If you remember, previously we just proved this. And so basically what says this is that our family here of psi z from xn going from 0 to the minus 1 just create an ensemble of orthogonal of state orthogonal of d squared orthonormal states into a Hilbert space of a dimension d squared because it's d by d. So it just proves that it's a complete orthonormal, like it's an orthonormal complete basis. So that implies a completeness relation, which is defined by this. But let's try to find this completeness relation by a calculation. So psi z by definition is this. It's xa x za z of psi. And so if you remember our definition of x is this. And your definition of z is this. And so if we apply g, here and here, it just disappear. And so here x prime is just plus x, modulo d. So we can call it x6 prime, but we can also call it g if we want. Um, like x prime is just equal to g. You can just take one stuff. And so yeah, like x6 and zz just equal to this. This here, like this being g. So if we take it like this, we just have cx being equal to 1 over square root of d of the sum of g of exponential, like we can just put the sum of g here, of exponential 2pi zg over d of g plus x a xor g b. And so if we get back to our calculation, we have so sum over xz being from 0 to d minus 1 being psi xz which is equal to sum of x z equals 0 of d minus 1 multiplied by we have 2 times our stuff, so we have this, but with g and g prime, g for the first stuff, so I just get like this of g plus x, g plus g prime plus x, I, so g prime of b, and after it's less or more easy, you just whatever d of the sum of x is equal 0, like it just we isolate the z sum into the z stuff because we want just to put about the z here, the z, so we just change the place of the z stuff in front of it. And so when we have done this, like basically we just have 0 here, like contact g equal g prime, and because here like we have the stuff like of g equal g prime, and so we just take it like this, and we just take the delta, of here like we have d term at the end because it means like this is just equal to 1, but it happens d time delta g prime of g plus x prime, g plus x, g prime plus x, a third g prime of b. And so at the end it's just equal to, we destroy this, so we just have sum of x equals 0 to d minus 1, sum of g prime equals 0 to d minus, like we can like say we have only g stuff, because we replaced g by g prime, and so we have just this, which is equal to the sum of g equals 0 to d minus 1 of identity char ggb, and we reduce the same trick here. We apply, here we just apply like the fact that we have sum of x equals 0 to d minus 1 over xx less or more, so it just gives the identity, and same for gg, And so here we can do the same about this G. So about what we made onto X. We achieved the identity, and so the completeness relation is found.